just started. Demonic Tutors. Streamer Battle. What are they playing? Yagmas, right? Interesting hand. They're playing first. They're playing Yawgmoth. I don't really like my chances, right? Like living in's kind of awkward against them. Alright, that's pretty good, honestly, so far. I have a force. I have decent graveyard. You better get a swamp in play. I'm gonna lie, I don't know how it all works on dying and stuff. Do you just get them back as undying, I guess? Maybe I should have kept the blue cards. Oh, there we go, that's the blue cards. Did it just work really well for me? Did it not even get their creatures back? Yeah, exiles of the creature, I guess. Alright, no. That's what I thought without reading the cards. I'm gonna keep the blue card in case they draw Eldritch Evolution or Chord, etc. Each player exiles all creature cards from their graveyard, then sacrifices all creatures. Okay. Yeah, that's really the only thing not in my favor right now is that they didn't draw an Overgrown Tomb. It's the only thing I can complain about. 4 Endurance in the sideboard though, and 3 Necromantia. And 2 Veil of Summers. Oof. Oh. Sideboard games are going to be interesting. I actually drew Evolution too. Exactly 20. Do they have outs? It's just Messenger Geist, right? They can deal 5. Alright, Necromantia and Endurance coming my way. Necromantia target player. It does. It stops Messenger too. Target opponent. Wait, it stops Endurance too? Oh, that's why Sodek had 4 in his sideboard. It stops Endurance as well, I think. If I read it properly. Dude, Leyline is just nuts, actually. Alright, Brazen Bard doesn't do anything for me. I need to cut 1 more. How much would Chad need to raise to get me to shave my head? I don't know, I would have asked to ask Sliss probably. Why would you want to donate money for me to shave my head? Sounds like a really poor use of money. You lose money and I'm just not happy with a head shaven. The cruelty is a point. Cool, cool. Okay. The good old lose-lose. Alright, I need to cut one. Maybe an outburst in this matchup because they don't really mess with your hand. What if it goes to charity? I mean, that's different. Why would you not just give money to charity without me doing anything though? Or was me doing something positive rather than for myself, or rather negative for myself? I don't know. Okay. Just get rid of the living end. Donate money and shave my beard? Absolutely. I just don't shave out of laziness, but... Alright, let's do it right away. Necromantia. No second black mana. And even just Yawgmoth's kind of sick, right? They play it. They're gonna go double birds. And then play it. And they can sack all their creatures and they get them all back. This matchup's kind of a nightmare. Maybe I should have cycled first, see what if I draw Force of Negation or if I draw Subtlety. So maybe cycling first was the play. I was thinking I don't want to cycle first in case I have Endurance, but they're not going to just nuke their hand to get rid of one card in my graveyard, so that was really stupid. Alright, I need to draw Subtlety, cycling card, a land. Easy. Yeah, that's one reason why Adverse is better than Charlotte's Agents, just better with Subtlety. I mean, they're gonna draw a lot of cards, but I get a Grief Trigger, right? So that's pretty good. Get a Grief Trigger, a huge army. But they are gonna draw a billion cards. Hey, running it back, yeah. I'm assuming you didn't wake up. Alright, they get an infinite shot at Endurance too. Yeah, this matchup is rough. I need to have the nuts on the play before they get to cast their double, or I need to draw that card in my opening hand. I mean, I have to play it now, it's not getting better for me. Need to hope they have the worst streak of luck ever. I mean, I guess I didn't have to scoop, but they only get back Yawgmoth, right? Prison Bar is good to bounce Yawgmoth, I guess, before I go off. I think I want 4 Outbursts to maximize turn free thingy. Maybe just cut a Waker. Mulligan to my 1 ley line, yeah. The reason I'm only playing 1 ley line is because I didn't have room for more. But now that I realize that it stops Endurance. I mean, there's not a ton of matchups that have discard spells and Endurance. Because the John decks usually play Lurrus. So it's this deck. I had it for Jaunt, I had it for Burn. This is the perfect matchup for it. Because they have Necromantia and Endurance. Man, I could gamble. I have everything I need. I think I might keep. This matchup just seems kind of atrocious. I feel like I need a really good hand. And it's really odd to have everything with only 6 cards. It's possible I'm getting in all in my own head and the matchup's not as bad and it's not as easy for them to assemble everything, but I feel like it is. I'm ready to go down in flames. Leyline's going to be my first draw step. A classic. Prage chat. Easy. Hopefully it's not the fake, you know, they give you the first land, but then no other lands. Turn 1 Twilight Mire. Interesting. Alright, if I draw 2 lands in my next few draw steps, I think I'll win. I guess they could have the double endurance draw. That's not a land, that's not a land. And that's not a land. Yikes. Please have a 1-mana cycling cards. I'm sure their keep's not that sketchy, right? I mean, it's not because the lead was Twilight Mire that they kept a sketchy hand. Wow. Man. That's pretty rough. Night's over, because now they can just start casting. If they have an endurance, they can just start casting it and I won't get... Yeah. I mean, I guess not totally over, but not looking good. Come on. Wait, they kept a hand was no green? They went forest, turn 2 double birds? Oh, that is a sketchy keep. That's what happened. I might just die to the messenger. I didn't subtlety it because I don't know, I felt like I needed to save it for endurance, but I might get punished for it now. Drew the wonderful Leyline. Could have been like literally anything. Oh, he has endurance in hand. I mean, that's just GG, right? Man, too bad if I'd drawn a land this turn, I win. At least I didn't board out Sunken Runes for it. I mean, I kept a no-lander with Double Street Wraith, so that was a gamble either way, but yeah, it does feel bad the way it played out. Especially since, apparently, if Demonic Tutors really kept the no, like all Twilight Mirror draw on 6. That's feels even sketchier, but I guess they had endurance, so they felt okay about it. Who was watching their stream? Did they just keep a hand with no way of making mana? A little late. A little tardy. Yeah. One card off. Oh well. Can't just have the nuts every time. I'm good. I have to like chum block. At least if that was a blue card, I could have like subtlety for nothing and got back a blocker. Maybe I'll draw Sunken Runes and have a shot. Alright. Tough matchup. That was good games. Close. 6. This matchup's probably tough on the draw in game 1. Don't love my chances. Especially since my hand is not super great. This could be scarier than turn 1 Sentinel. Should I just wake her now, hope to hit a black card, kind of min-max? And that stupid hammer. Alright, let's say they have Cigar's 8. I say go. They go aid, attack with Nexus, hammer. I have to bounce the hammer. They draw a card. I untap. Living in, they draw a card for not, yeah. You have to try and kind of get a little lucky here. They had it. So I should take the aid, right? Because they have way more hammers than aids. It's also not great for them to play the hammer now, so I can maybe get it as a grief next turn. True Paladin. Alright, hopefully that's good enough. I cannot play 11 more to prevent you from drawing a card. Nope. Another Sentinel, another Paladin. Easy Paladin. It's nice that I have this Prison Bar back up.
This might lack subtlety, but I am going to brazenly resubscribe to your channel. I will continue to curate the violent outbursts from those who give you grief in chat, and I will continue to be an architect of your will until I reach my living end.
Norm, you're awesome. Thanks for resub. How do we not have a Norm the Rhino comment in chat? Seems like a big miss. There we go, and we can update it. We can update it every month. All right, so I have the option of casting Curator of Mysteries. What do I lose to? If they draw Paladin, I can just bounce the hammer. If they draw... I don't lose too much. Yeah, I think Death is safer. I think I only lose to like 8 plus hammer, right? Just bounce it now? Oh. But then they can just equip Lurrus. Damn, am I gonna lose this game? I think I might actually lose. Because I attack with my Shardless Agent like a dumbass. If I let them attack and bounce the hammer, they can tap Paladin, cast a hammer again, equip Lurrus. If I bounce the Sentinel? Oh no, I just bounced the Sentinel, right? Oh, but then they cast the Sentinel and equip for free. Bounce in combat, and then they cast it again and equip Lurrus. Doesn't solve my problem. How does casting in combat make a difference? No mana. Did I actually have a Springleaf Drum? Whew. Just wait. Why would I wait? It just lets them draw an extra card. I guess I could just draw Outburst, right? Start by cycling. It's not an Outburst. It's kind of incredible how many people are suggesting nonsense. Like, it's like no one knows what any of the cards do right now. Anyways, oh man, I messed up. I messed up badly. So if I bounce Sentinel now, they have to recast it and equip, and then they have 2 blockers. Alright, I guess I'll have to let them attack. Even though I'm letting them draw cards. I have to bounce the hammer. And at least now, if I draw Outburst, I win. I wish I had taken my town last turn. I would have realized that they weren't that far away from putting me in the vise, putting me in a tough spot. I thought that game was just super over. Also, if I had just played the 4/4, I would have won. I would have blocked, and I was untapped and bounced a ball. Man. Alright, I have a few outs I like. Yeah, chat told me Bar was better, and I mean, whatever, it's not chat's fault. I was just being lazy and... I mean, just lose. I don't know, maybe I can win, I guess. There's some living ends. Maybe I can just block with everyone. Alright, their turn to be in the tank. Because if I block with everyone, they can just put all the damage on one creature. So it's not even that easy to get all my creatures in the yard. I don't know, maybe I have a win with Loris. They do have a lot of clearings, that is true. Hey Tom. Please, this matchup is not like some of the other matchups where your sideboard games get much worse. They should get better. Yeah, I think they should just equip Loris, right? I mean, they know if I had Brazen Boar, I would have killed them last turn. So it should be pretty safe for them to equip Loris and attack. How do I block? How do I block? I got yogged. Yeah, I mean, they're ready. Their list has 4 endurance and 3 necromancer in the sideboard and some veils, and just Yawgmoth itself is a pain. So it was close though. I was one land away. I almost had the draw to beat them, despite necromancer and endurance. I was one turn away. I drew my third land 1 turn too late. I might honestly be drawing dead this game. Maybe I should just scoop. Yeah, I mean, I guess let's block with everyone. Oh, nice. Do something like that. I could do a tiny bit of graveyard hate or 1 subtlety as well. Fairy, because the creatures are kind of annoying. Prismari Command, no, I think Prismari Command's bad against them. Just too slow. It's fine, it's fine. I don't think it's anything special though. Can cut Griefs. Yeah, I can trim Griefs and Force, I think. I don't know about cutting Griefs altogether, though. Like, the thing is, what's his face? The Steel the Paladin is all scary sometimes. Architect, I think it's still bug-like, yeah. I think the matchup's decent after sideboard, just kind of keep the deck consistent is nice. Not board out any cycling cards. So those are 2 draw steps. I don't know why it took them so long to play that card. Like, what else are they gonna do? Just not do anything? Oh, they could have put Lurrus in their hands. Okay. Or maybe put Lurrus in your hands better. Could see it. They could be double queuing. Yeah. Alright, don't do me dirty, deck. You did not. Congrats. I still like you. Yeah, I should start targeting my opponent with Bugged Architect. Hope they go with the honor system. Chef Cycles Tree Trace was living in on the stack. What's the difference? I'm less likely to draw living in. Wow. Can't believe I don't know all these little tricks that, like, I've been playing the deck for so long, so many times. Kind of embarrassing. Yeah, I mean, the tricks don't change much, but I mean, still, you know, tight technical play is... Alright, Grief on the draw. You can't snag that, can't snag that 8 as easily anymore. I'm a bit low on free spells on the draw. I guess I force up Vigor. I kind of want to trim a Waker of Waves on the draw. But that card's so good. I can trim the Sunken Ruin in this matchup on the draw. I think I like maybe 1 Subtlety. And then on Force of Negation, Grief, and Mix. I think it's nice to have 1 or 2 Griefs for when you draw too many black cards or you draw Living End. And I can see more Force of Negations. Sample funky, sample funky, sample funky. No interaction whatsoever. Nuking my life total. Not great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think you just have to keep. Hope you draw a free spell in your top. Free spell's pretty good. Chewer, Evoker, Force, Land. I mean, every draw's decent. Probably don't want to grief them right away anyways. Even if I draw a grief, probably need to save grief for Lurrus this game. Or else they just might be able to cheese me with Lantern plus Lurrus. Do I cycle to hit a land drop? I just don't want to waste a mana. Smart Command might be good this game. Could be really good. Damn, they're so deep in the tank. Maybe they just have bad internet. So if they draw land, they can go Lurrus Lantern. And I can kill Lurrus and kill Lantern. And then rebuild. Or I can kill the drum now. And hope to get lucky. So what if they have another graveyard hate card? Or discard spell? Here's I'll discard 2-way cards. Need to hammer and aids? Oh yeah, I guess so. Oh well, I didn't think about that. Durnich, thank you so much for the 13 months. Appreciate it. Yeah, I didn't even realize, and I'm not sure if they would have, if it made sense for them to have that in their hand the way the game played out. Probably not, but yeah, it hasn't so great. Alright, can Lurrus save them again, or there's no way, right? Damn. PTSD. They do have Sigarda's Aid in the graveyard. I guess even Hammer, it's like 11 lifelink. When I was plating, it's 13. So they go up to 19 and they take 4, okay, so they're still dead on the swing back. So even if they have Hammer, I don't die. Alright, nice, it's the match. Perfect, only one match left. They're playing first. It's kind of like last hand. It's Chunt. I'll gamble. Yeah, if I get tickets, I'll go from the 11s to the 14s most likely. I'm not gonna double Grapefruit, so I can cycle now, see what I draw. Should I just let them have it? I guess I'll just let them have it. Could be a mistake. Rough. Yeah, I mean, we'll definitely hang out. I mean, I'm sure it'll be fun. just get to hang out with a bunch of people. Oh man. If I let them have the mistake, they play mistake. Attack for 1 down to 14, I play my land. Then they put it into play, attack for a bunch. Attack me down to 14. And then another 11 down to 3, meaning shock fetch land doesn't work anymore. I don't know, it's kind of tough. Obviously it'd be much easier. I'm like, if I had 1 more life, the game would actually be kind of easy, I think. But now I just lose to like... If the land I draw is a fetch land and not a shock land or sanctum, I'm kind of in trouble. Well, that's green, so that doesn't work. No, I have more friends we both know that are going. I don't think so. Really. Would I have a graveyard? 3 cards? I think he just drew another hammer. Prob just drew another hammer. Alright, so I need red source or agent. Well, unlucky. They kind of punted. Maybe they were playing around Brazen Boar. I think that's the second game I lose today because of Sunken Runes. I think it won me a game yesterday though. I haven't been keeping super track. Later, Murph. Poor Murph.
Can't believe what fell.
Kind of sketchy to keep a hand I was living in. It was only 2 griefs in my deck. I think maybe it was 0 griefs. You mulligan, it was 2 griefs. Probably kind of close. The rest of the hand's kind of nice. Hard cast grief. Yeah, I won a game yesterday against Spider's Face where I cast multiple 2 griefs. I think 2 griefs and a Street Wraith. In a post-sideboard game. They have Lantern in their deck, I guess. I don't know. I'll give them the freebie. Used up all my luck yesterday? Yes and no. I made some pretty bad mistakes today. Strategic stop in my upkeep. Let's see. Probably just found. All right, let's cycle first, I guess. And just say go right. No rush. Didn't even think about playing a hammer end of turn. So I could end of turn, Force of Vigor, Enchantment, and Urza Saga, right? Oh, they get to draw a card. Disaster. And target my opponent. It's bugged, y'all. It's bugged right now. They get to choose the order of the cards if you target them. I think, okay, you see their card, but they choose the order. Should I actually put the land on top? I think. No, I guess. And I had to kill if I didn't have the force. Damn. It should be old force, no griefs. Grief's kind of nice against. No, having some griefs is nice for living end. Could see more force though. I think I like the mix I have right now. Maybe Waker's tiny bit slow. I'll do a third force over a Waker. Yellow mate? Mate? It's all about the mate these days. Are you even trying if you don't have your own mate brand? Sounds fine, I guess. Hope we don't draw too many lands. Negation, Porgan's Hammer. Well, countering Sigardo's 8 is kind of nice. Countering a hammer can be nice. They also have Solgad Lantern. You know, they have probably couple artifact cards that exile the graveyard, so countering these is important. And cycle on one in case I need to force something on them to draw a card. So if I don't counter that and they just have a paladin, I'm screwed. And they kept their hand for a reason, right? They didn't just get
Congrats
6
on the win
random
yesterday.
assortments of
Here's my monthly tithe yellowhat Magabber yellowhat Hoff.
random assortment of cards, right?
I'm gonna put in some sheets and some towels.
Okay.
Why are there not towels? Or why are there sheets and towels in? I don't understand that.
No. I beat that card? Damn. Oh, brutal. Yeah, time to go to town, huh? The 4/4 flyer plan's not terrible, but I've never had anyone cast that card against me. Very nice. Damn, brutal. Wow. What a tech. I'm just keeping the blue cards. Even though, you know. Force of Vigor, not very good against Loris. Yeah, this is a bar matchup now, yeah. Maybe bring both subtleties because it's kind of decent against them anyways. And I guess you have to keep bar over other stuff. You can still get them with grief, but yeah. That's good. That 2/2 does nothing. Can I attack? Attack. They attack with everyone. I take 5. Oh no, they can't attack with Magistrate. There does dubs, right? If can they even draw anything? Or an Ectopter? No, that doesn't do it. As if they attack with everything this turn, puts me down to 5. And that means I can't attack with both my creatures. Oh, but I can because I have Force of Vigor. So who should I block? Paladin, right? Does that gain life? Oh, let's see. So if I start cycling, it means I have to hit a green card. But what's the upside? I could draw a Shardless Agent. I mean, I should probably start cycling, right? Or is it just a negative free roll? Because I'm almost 100% hit a green card. Yeah, I think I need to start cycling. Because ideally I want to draw, I guess I had Chewer or 2 in my deck. Have the green card for Force. So that's good. So I can cycle one more time. Untap Island's not that bad because that lets me cycle Waker of Waves now. Shardless Agent's just kind of redundant. I'm looking for an artifact hate card. Do I want to just kill Sentinel and Drum in their upkeep? Blurus. If I kill Sentinel and Drum, I can force some negation, a plating. Ornithopter is a problem. But at least I still have Waker to find an answer to it. Yeah, I mean, if I'm going to do it, might as well do it in their upkeep. I think. Sigardar's aid doesn't do anything, right? Alright. Not bad, 5-2. Not a bad run. I lost.